and a 1 and a 2. Now wait a minute, I gotta gotta find the backing here. Here we go. 1, 2, a 1, 2. Look how slow this stupid computer is. My flute's faster than this. Here we go. Singing the Fukushima blues. Turn off all the radiation, oh yeah. Oh, turn off all the radiation, oh yeah. Fukushima blues, that's all we got is Fukushima blues. Singing that Fukushima blues. And that was the Fukushima blues. Let me get rid of this before something else starts playing on here. What I'd like to do one day, I'll play a backing with that pomp and playback. I subscribe to him before. I talked to him before. He'll have to come up with something and we'll write a song about this whole situation. Oh yeah, the Fukushima Blues. So there it is. It's going to be published and it'll be on. That's the name of it, Fukushima Blues. It's blues in G. So there. So no one can take it. There you go. You know, I can't believe how Sony and Universal and NBC, I believe it is. So one of them, someone keeps flagging everything. Oh, this is property of Well, if you don't want people talking about you and mentioning you, publicly, then just get out of the public eye. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't believe I keep seeing people flagging other people. No, that's my original. How's that one? I'm just playing. I'm not getting paid. First of all, and it's really a copyright infringement. You got to be paid for it. If you're in an establishment that you're charging something, then yes. Usually, if it's for free, like say if a doctor gives you a free exam and something goes wrong, you can't sue him because it's free. That's how I understand it. If someone does something for you for free, then you can't sue them. So if people are playing stuff and doing stuff and it's for free, especially if it's for educational purposes, then you can't keep flagging everything. Just so you know that. It's when you're out there making money, like what Motown did with my music. Motown did all my stuff. Well, yeah, what happened, ASCAP? I own the copyright to those songs, and you never, this is back in the 1983, and never saw nothing. How's that one? Never saw nothing. And it went platinum, triple platinum, and still, two different artists launched two different artist careers. But that's another story. Don't want to rant about that. It just appalls me that I think Universal, Sony, and Motown, they're all related, and they have their nerve. Also, I think it's something going on. Again, someone's trying to steal Feel Free. Someone tried to steal Feel Free, and it was out in Germany, and that was Sony. Huh, Sony? Oh, and I had to contact them. I told them cease and desist. They probably didn't just because they're out of the country, but then they were advertising out here. Then they tried to break into my email. That's how I found out about them. They literally tried to break in and steal my email. So there. You have your nerve. Why don't you send me, if you're so righteous over there, send me my money. How's that? Don't worry about what people are doing till you do right. Alright? So other than that, live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is Wednesday evening. And here's your update for today. And don't forget, Sunday is Easter. And Friday, then, is Good Friday. Just reminding everyone who might forget, oh, no, I missed it, or I didn't know. So Friday is Good Friday, and Sunday is Easter. Just to remind you, for those busy people who can't keep up with stuff, don't forget to call people and say Happy Easter. You see what I'm saying? You can call your family members and they'll be so happy you remembered for a change. Alrighty then, look at that, I look alive. Start playing and look what happens. Gosh, all of a sudden I start, start looking younger by the second every time I start playing. Well, let's move on. Someone wants to jam out there, let me know. Send me some jam, and I'll jam on top of that, and maybe we'll do some music. I am also a label, just so you know. I am a label, so maybe if you send me some different parts, maybe I can put it all together, play them all at once, and that would be cool. That would be really cool. Somehow, they did that anyway with a contest, on YouTube once. That was kind of cool. Kind of different. Some symphony. So, let me see now. Let me move on. But, yeah, I'll play some more for you some other time. That was just, usually when I do these reports, I've been up for many hours. I've already either tried to find some work. Try to find some work somewhere, on unemployment. That's nice. And, thank goodness I have that. And the complainers out there. See, I have unemployment because I always worked all my life. And then when you hit a certain age, no one wants to hire you again. And I think part of that is from, hey, you know, when you do that government survey at the end and they want to know your race, and then they want to know, well, if you're under 40, have you ever collected food stamps or something? See, once they see that you're that if you click that you're not under 40, then they know who you are. They already know your age. They have certain ways of finding that out, even though they're not supposed to, you know, count that as anything. Well, yeah, I don't believe that. I believe they see everything, just so you know. That's why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they see what you filled out? You know, they say you don't, but there's no reason. I have years of experience. I can't even get a job even in a supermarket. I can't even push carts for some reason. You know, with 2 master's degrees, you would think, and I don't put them down either. Sometimes I put them down, sometimes I don't. Actually, it's better if I don't put them down, because that way they don't, the HR department doesn't feel intimidated like I'm coming for their job or something. Or you're overqualified. There's no such thing as overqualified. If a person doesn't grow, do you understand? If a person never grows, and let's say they start off at the carts, then they move up to management, that means now what? They're overqualified to go out front and push carts, or to jump behind the register if needed? No, they're never overqualified, so that's a bunch of bull crap, you know? I mean, it's purposely being done, that these companies are just destroying the way they're handling themselves. They hire people, they're sheer idiots, and they're not saving money either, just so you know that. There never used to be an HR department, just so you know. When real managers used to manage everything, that's when everything was booming. Back in the 80s, back in the 90s. Now you got HR departments that you have to pay? What is that crap? Why have an HR department? Why is there an HR department? Why wouldn't the management themselves? You don't need a middleman. You could have a payroll department. Let the payroll department handle the payroll department. Let the management do the hiring. The management has to work with the people. Ever since they created HR, you know, which a bunch of baloney. That's HR. That's a waste of company money. You want to save money? Get rid of the HR department. Have the management hire their own people. And that's it. Because they have to work with them anyway. You know what I mean? Back in the day, management we weren't idiots. We had to do the payroll, we had to do the hiring, the firing. We were the accountants. We did everything. Union, non-union. I don't understand how everybody, you're dividing it so far up, it's just a bunch of idiots and it's all useless and everybody's going broke and you lose a lot of money. You know? And there's your free business consulting for today. If you didn't have an HR department, why don't you figure out how much money you'd be saving? And let me ask you this, and without an HR department, do you think your company would still run? I believe it would. You have a payroll department. That's your original HR, was the payroll department. So, and then you had your general manager, because you always will still have your general manager. Why subdivide it into so many parts of the pie? Too many chefs spoil the soup. You remember that one? Too many chiefs ruin whatever. Don't you remember that saying? Well, you guys never followed your own advice. So, moving on now. Here's your news. There's a short rant for you. Alrighty then, the watchers. Significant increase in activity of Naval de Ruiz volcano in Colombia. Possible minor CME impact coming in. Ambrime volcano on Vanuatu showing signs of activity. Dozen tornadoes tear through Dallas-Fort Worth area, U.S. Typhoon winds battering Japan. Fukushima dangerous risk being ignored to cut costs. Yeah, you know, big companies, they cut the wrong costs. They're stupid. Tracking Japan tsunami debris. See, at least if I had the money, I'll tell you that, I would run a company that would do circles around all you guys. I wish I had the money for it, that's all. But I guess not. I'm just a broke musician. Just a broke musician playing the Fukushima blues. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Here we go. Let's get into another one. That's a good change, huh? Some music. Alrighty, let's see what this talks about. Isn't this special? This is SOT.net. It's not a lot of news tonight, but it's, we'll see. Excuse me. Carbon dioxide linked to end of the last ice age. Yeah, no. Alright. Just says it went up at the end of the last ice age. So I guess we're at the end of the next to last ice age, I guess. Deadly bacteria lurk in deep water horizon tar balls. Okay, there's some kind of bacteria now going in there. Tornado wreck Dallas begins assessing damage. Okay. Anything else? And update storm lashes Japan killing 4 grounding flights. Now, I do have a bunch of favorites. Now I just realized I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube, because all of a sudden it says my favorites are not public. So check my favorites. I started a new one called favorites, also all in capitals. So we might have to start adding stuff to that one instead, because somehow it was switched out to being not public. So check out both my favorites, please. I put in there today also, I saw a thing where I guess it was Obama didn't know the microphone was on and said he already won the election or something. He's going to have the election, but after he's elected. So there it is. So no need to vote. I guess he already won. That's what he said. And then I guess he said something later and made a statement about what he said. And it's under my favorites. Check it out. I don't know. So I don't know why vote. He already won. Well, who knows? Alrighty then. Just check my favorites. Now let's go into Extinction Protocol. Alrighty. Okay, what is this? Oh, Google has a thing now. It's coming out. Google's new vision of the future, integrated cyber vision. They put, like, you ever see Terminator, and you know how he's looking at stuff and assessing stuff? In the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing that. Yeah, it's like that. It's like being the Borg. You know, like the Borg? You put this thing over your eye. See, I can't wear contacts. I think they can do it with glasses, too. And you put it over your eye, and then you can see your friends, and your friends can see you. And then what if there's a hacker? I guess they could watch you, too. Wait, check it out. It's under my favorites. All tremor rattles buildings in Shangri-La. Wow. There's tremors in Shangri-La. Shanghai. Thought it said Shangri-La. Shanghai. There's tremors over there again. Let's see. Stress of nations with perplexity. Clinton warns no easy way out of the crisis with Iran. Oh, okay. And that's in Washington. Let's see what else. That might be it. Yep, that's it. Let's get rid of that. A second here. And we did SOT. Alrighty then. That's your news for today. You have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. We're at Hump Day already. 3 days down. 2 to go before the weekend. Tomorrow's the eve of Friday. So you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. I'll see you tomorrow, though. And have a wonderful rest of the Wednesday. Relax. You're halfway through the week. We're getting there. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Alright. Take care. Crazy day today. Let me see. I have to stop this now. Have a good evening.